Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a couple months, but today's video is just a quick update on where I've been, what happened. I don't know if anyone noticed I wasn't putting out YouTube videos, but if you did, this is your answer as to why I hadn't put anything out in about 3 months. Originally I was gonna do like a get ready with me quick update, but I kind of just sat there and was trying to process my words, and I couldn't do that at the same time while doing my makeup. So anyways, at the end of the video I'm going to throw in some clips that have been in my memory card for quite some time with, and I just want to put it out there, and I don't really know what to do with it because it's not long enough to make a full video, and well, I don't want to put a video up that's only like 2 minutes of like mini clips. So anyways, if you're ready for a little quick update, keep on watching. I feel weird just because I haven't done this in so long. I'm gonna be doing my makeup and I'm just like chatting with you guys and just updating you on like where I've been, what's happened. I probably won't make, oh jeez, I probably won't make this too long, just because I'm not gonna go into major details. Basically sum up what's been going on. But the last video I did was in February. It was like a makeup look for Valentine's Day, so it's been a while. Those 2 months, honestly, at this point, kind of feel like a blur. I have always dealt with depression and like anxiety my entire life, mainly since middle school. And I've gone to therapy, I've like learned how to kind of deal with it, but I've unfortunately always told myself like, oh, I'm going through a good period, I'm going through some good days, like and I like confuse it with being 100% cured. You can't ever be cured from like depression, but you know what I mean. So I tell myself, oh, like I can stop going to therapy, I can stop doing this, stop taking care of my mental health, basically is what I'm trying to say. And so back in February, March, I found myself really basically tumbling down this like tunnel of like darkness, not wanting to do anything, and it really like took over my entire life. And it got so bad to the point, you know, when I would talk to Alejandro about it and like I would tell him about it, and he would say like, why don't you try to do things that really make you happy, which is, you know, making videos. He would push me to make videos, and my depression was so bad that I couldn't even get myself to do things that made me happy that I knew would help. Like I made a video like during that, and I probably won't ever upload it. It was like a video for influencer, like I had received a product, and I hate looking at that video, and I completely stopped editing it because you can just see how tired and unhappy I was, and I knew I was forcing myself to do these things. Like I said, I have always dealt with like depression and anxiety. I'm not sure if people really know about it. I know my close friends obviously know I deal with these things, and I'm sure people I went to high school I think know, because those are kind of my darkest years. But you know, someone who just doesn't really know me, so I've always dealt with it. But like I said, I just got really bad, and I think with family, a lot of things happened within my family during that month, so I think that really took a toll on me as well, because I had so much bottled up and I was trying to do so much, and I was trying to be so strong and like just pretend everything was okay when I knew like deep down nothing was okay. So those months were hard. And then also just finding a new job. I was very unhappy at my job, and if you work with me, you might know I was unhappy, or you might not know that I was unhappy for some time now. I think really, because I really used to love my job, it was a lot of fun. I think what really pushed me to leave was the pandemic and like how everything kind of played out. I think just with my whole depression in general, the things with my family, coming home from work crying because of how stressful and overwhelmed I was, it just didn't help at all. I know these aren't excuses, but I've always seen like YouTubers, Kathleen Lights is one of my favorites. Some YouTubers are very vocal about what they go through, because at the end of the day, like, even if you put videos out on the internet, you're not always happy. 99% of the time, the person you're watching on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram is probably going through stressful times or personal battles, and you just don't see that because they're masking that all on social media. And like I said, Kathleen Lights is always very vocal about it because she knows how fake social media can get, and I agree, it can 100% be so fake. I mean, you could go through my Instagram feed and like assume I have a perfect life, but in reality I go through my own battles every day. So I don't know where this is going at all. I just know, like, if one day if my platform becomes as big as I want it to be, I want to continue to be honest about these moments in my life because people relate to that, and I think it's healthy to talk about it. I still always want to be an advocate for mental health because a lot of the times, like, the culture you come from or your background, it's seen as fake or made up, and it really isn't. And a lot of people assume, like, oh, you, like, it's all in your head, and like, I think everyone just needs to be educated on their mental health, despite if you think you really struggle with it or not. I mean, I know people who have never suffered from mental health their entire life, and then one day something changes in their system and now they have anxiety, or now they have depression. Or someone who says, oh, I don't have anxiety, but then on stressful moments you see them picking at their nails, and it's like, you have anxiety. I know it's hard to talk about, but it's there and it needs to be talked about, and that's why I just want to be honest about it and what I've been going through. Again, like, I'm going to keep the details to myself, and I'll keep the details to my close ones, but I just need to be honest, and I want to be able to come on here and just kind of talk about life like most people do, and just kind of like let it all out if needed. I don't know, I feel like I'm just rambling at this point. I haven't even done anything on my face just because I'm processing what I'm trying to say. But the sum of it all is, I was going through it. I was going through some really tough times, and I might have to go through some tough times in the future, and I'm definitely doing better now. Today is actually the last week that I am working at my job. It's such a huge relief to be able to move on to the next opportunity. For a moment I felt stuck where I was, and now I'm just finally glad that I'm able to leave and move forward. I hope to jump right back into my rhythm and recording content and just getting back on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. But yeah, I just wanted to be honest about everything that I've been going through. It's been a rough couple months, but we're getting through it, we're getting out of it. And if the past couple months, the past year has been rough for you, just know there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and you're not alone in this ever. Seek help if you need to, therapy, a friend, a loved one, a mentor. There's always gonna be someone out there rooting for you and pushing you to move forward. So with all that being said, I figured I'd leave the ending for some vlog clips that I had back in January. Yeah, enjoy. Hopefully the next video will be out in 2 weeks. As I always say, if you do anything today, make sure you do it with love, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. This is what Colorado looks like.
I don't know why I'm so tight. Why you're so tight.
Y si se pone de espalda porque quiere po, toma, dale, toma, dale, toma, toma, toma.